Hey, what's up buddies, how you doing? This is your boy PK. Welcome to the channel PK Detectives guys. Today we are back here after so many days with a nice new PC build guide guys. So without any further ado, go down, hit the like and subscribe button and let's get started guys. So guys, this is a budget PC build guide for $450 which can play easily your latest titles such as Fortnite PC, PUBG, GTA 5, etc. 1080p 60 frames and also at 4K at about 30 to 40 frames per second guys. So with that being said, let's get started guys. First thing that comes in is the CPU guys, and for the CPU we've gone for the Intel Pentium G4560. As most of the gamers know, it's one of the best budget CPUs for the gaming you can take at an entry level. It has hyper-threading, clocked at 3.5 GHz, can be overclockable. Also it's a dual core processor. And for a budget gaming rig, this is one of the best processor I could prefer, and I don't find anything better at this price point for gaming. Now moving on to the motherboard guys, we have taken the Asus Prime B250MA guys. We've gone for this because the budget PC build guide, so we don't focus on much powerful or special featured motherboard. Just a simple motherboard which supports 64 GB of RAM and supports our CPU. No SLI, no crossfire, etc. Just simple motherboard which supports RAM and our CPU. Moving on to the RAM guys, we have the G.Skill Aegis 8 GB of RAM DDR4 clocked at 3000 MHz. I find G.Skill Aegis to be really better guys because it's very cheap and it's also clocked at 3000 megahertz, which is going to be really awesome guys. And 8 gigabit is really awesome to play, enough to play 1080p 60 frames per second without any stutter or tearing guys. So for the RAM, we've gone for the G.Skill Aegis 8 gigabit DDR4 3000 megahertz memory. Moving on to the storage guys, we've gone for the WD Caviar Blue 1TB 7200 RPM HDD guys. 1TB is just enough to keep all of your movies, games, videos, etc. guys. And I don't think for a budget PC you need an SSD. 1TB HDD is just perfect to play games 60 frames, 1080p, no stutter or tearing guys. Now moving on to the main part which most of you would be waiting for is the graphics card. And for the graphics card, as this is a budget build, we've gone for a Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1050 overclocked 2 GB video card guys. GTX 1050 is really fast. It's clocked at 1.2 GHz. It's overclockable version, so you can easily overclock it. And GTX 1050 2 GB would be just fine enough for playing 1080p 60 frames per second guys, combined to the G4560 of Intel Pentium guys. So I found the Gigabyte to be really cheap than other GTX 1050s, and that is overclockable, so you are in benefit guys. So for the GPU, we've gone for the Gigabyte GTX 1050 overclockable video card. Now moving on to the case guys, the case is really important so that your CPU looks really nice. So we've gone for the Rosewill FBMXI MicroATX mini tower case. This is a really beautiful case. It has a lots of space inside to set up your things, and it also has a glass panel so that you can set up your RGBs and make your setup look much better. And overall, I've took this also because it's found in a very nice cheap budget range, and its beauty is not compromised at all. Last but not the least guys, the power supply. We're going for the EVGA BT 450 watt guys. We're going for this because EVGA is one of the best trusted companies for power supply. Provided to that, this rig needs around 300 watt power, but we have taken a 450 because maybe you upgrade your PC in the future and you have no problem. So for the PSU, we've gone for the EVGA BT 450 watt guys. So that was the rig guys. This is gonna cost you totally $449. The whole rig is in the description with the PC pop picker link guys. You can directly go there and buy the PC guys. That was the video guys. If you like this, go down, make sure to hit that like and the subscribe button, and stay tuned guys. With that, I sign out. See you in the next one. Peace.